Now for something well complex, interesting. So like I mentioned here so weniger als nix. Also less than nothing. In like Festkörper physics. This is and juggling as well. So like if you um, um, try so like imagine so if you want to learn to juggle with like five or three already, you start with like uh, so like a whole, but there is no like my so I got the big book so like so you kind of learn to juggle a whole, but it's not properly. There is no. There is well that is too advanced. But the same you can do when it comes as like for so when there are in a like conductor, it's not that you always have electrons and um, well transporting like the current. There is also a situation that kind of the holes are like so there can be holes that are charged. So it's not always yeah. So that's just some of the so is there still the Löcher Ladungen in Festkörper. Nein. So nowadays, I expect to find this. So like stuff like that. So charge transport in isolators. So that's and this book I would have in the yeah. I mean, like you would I don't need like you can still watch it even if you so Festkörper. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. So that's something I well, it's basically it's the same as with juggling, but and in information like theory as well. So like well, when the beaver like so the changes are important. So like an insect gets disturbed by the zebra like kind of painted fur because it just analyzes the changes first. So we are not like in that regard we are not as um, well it's not so to adapt a drone from how an insect like sees but we kind of do have that as well for the part of the image that is not the sharp. No, that's too much of. So that's more like why I still. Sometimes I regret I didn't. There were topics, but I used that later on. So that was not that important in the physics lectures, but that was for me later on for this spatial light interference microscopy. It was so like you yeah, but like especially for the Fourier transformed image, there like a Waldschneise, that's just a signal you detect, right? So yeah, but like that would be interesting stuff. So even if you don't see the point of like sports betting because you will not win in the long run. Maybe Festkörperphysik would be like if you have to offer less than nothing and you are too old for the for the scouts, there would always be like the holes in the